I'm going to show you how to make this card. First of all, you want to start off with a blank card, which is 4.5 by 4.5 inches, and some pink cardstock as well. I'm going to be using some worn lipstick distressing and my favourite Hero Arts stamp, which is the Raindrops one. So first of all, let's ink up our stamp. I'm going to make sure we get ink all over the stamp there so we can stamp polka dots all over the pink card. I'm going to lay the pink card on top of the stamp because these big designer blocks are great for stamping upside down. And you can see I've actually used the back of my card there, but let's not worry about that. So press down hard and let's see. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to ink up the edges. So once again, using the worn lipstick distressing and a blending tool, we're going to ink the edges. So I'm going to use some craft cardstock and I'm going to emboss it using this Cuttlebug folder and my Cuttlebug. And I've got a little piece here already done. So it's just cut to slightly narrower than the pink cardstock, and we're going to stick that down there. But first let's make our elements from top. I'm going to stamp those, and I'm going to be using this Heart Step from Gia. It's a French company. Pick them up on my holidays. So using an acrylic block, and I'm going to be using some Colourbox chalk inks. It's the Chestnut Roan. So I'm going to stamp a couple of stamps from the Heart stamp set onto white cardstock, and I'm just going to cut them out now. So I've got my four stamped images. 3, 4. Now let's assemble the card. So the pink goes onto the white card, then the craft cardstock on top of that. That's the embossed bit. Just like that. And I'm going to use some pop dots. I'm going to stick them onto my hearts. I'm going to have 3 hearts which have 1 layer of pop dots, and the 4th heart will have 2 layers just to give extra dimension. You can see I'm using the leftovers of my pop dots as well. There's the last heart going on there. Okay, so I just made a very quick bow out of pink ribbon. No project is complete without some ribbon. Just trim off the edges, and using a glue dot, secure that in place. Like so. There we go. So next I'm going to put a little sentiment on there using the rub-on quote stack. And I'm going to have this brown thank you. So I've already prepared a strip of cardstock, which is the same height as the text, and we're going to rub that onto the cardstock. Here we go. So I'm using the basic grey rub-on roller. It's got a ball bearing in the nib, which makes sure that we don't get any scratchy marks. So just going to peel off the top, and then we turn it over and use the black end of the tool to burnish it down. Let's just measure this up so I can trim it down. Ink up the edges with my worn lipstick distress inks again. A few more pop dots and stick it on the card. Here we go. We're done. Thanks for watching.